Calvin Walker tonight is out of jail after posting a $300,000 bond. A special grand jury in Jefferson County indicted Walker on 6 felony charges, including fraudulent billing practices and money laundering. Walker was booked into jail at about 1 this afternoon and spent less than 3 hours inside. This is a mugshot of Walker taken before he was released. Walker left the jail at about 4 this afternoon. The indictment accuses the 53-year-old of securing execution of a document by deception and money laundering for his work with the Beaumont School District and work at parks in the city of Port Arthur. In 2011, a federal grand jury indicted Walker on 37 counts. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of failing to pay taxes in a timely manner. In December of 2012, a federal judge sentenced him to probation. The new charges released today accuse Walker of receiving compensation for labor, material, and other expenses linked to his work between December of 2008 and September of 2009 at Regina Howe and South Park temporary campuses, as well as a softball field at Ozan. If convicted, Walker faces up to life in prison on each of the 6 counts of the indictment. We spoke with Walker as he was leaving jail late this afternoon.
It appears the government reneged on that deal and had the state to take over.
And so what do you think is going to happen?
Time will tell.
Do you think it's double jeopardy, Calvin?
Double jeopardy? Yeah. Absolutely it is.
And have you retained your same lawyer?
Listen.
Did you have any idea this was coming at all?
Oh, yeah, I knew that was coming.
How'd you know?
Excuse us.
I had several heads up.
This afternoon, we spoke with Dick DeGuerin, the Houston attorney who represented Walker in his federal case. DeGuerin told us, quote, "It's the same crap the federal government tried and failed to convince a jury was fraud. This is nothing but sour grapes." You can read the indictments in full by logging onto our website, KFDM.com. Calvin Walker's indictments have drawn tens of thousands of views and more than 100 comments to our KFDM News Facebook page. One Facebook fan wrote, "Finally, these thieves and liars are going to be brought to justice. Now on to the rest of them." Another Facebook comment reads, "What about the people who approved his invoices and work? Will they be held accountable?" And yet another viewer wrote, "Prayers for Calvin and Miss Stacy Walker. I believe very much in him, and they are very good people with good values. It takes 5 seconds to get a reputation and a lifetime to live one down. I think this is bull." To read more comments or offer one of your own, just go to our KFDM News Facebook page.
Port Arthur is also mentioned in the indictment. According to it, Walker submitted fraudulent invoices greater than $200,000. In this case, the indictment alleges the total was more than $600,000. And in Port Arthur is where we find KFDM's Justin Hinton. Was this payment, Justin?
Well, according to the district attorney's office, Walker was compensated for labor, materials, and other expenses never incurred on a number of Port Arthur parks. Now, we're at Barbara Jacket Park. Now, it's important to note the indictment does not list which specific parks that work was contracted for. Now, according to city records, there's only 1 contract on file for Calvin Walker, and that's dated of March of 2008. And that's just a few months before that indictment check, or the check that's listed in that indictment that was dated for December of 2008, that's close to $650,000. And again, that was in December. Now, it's a 3-year contract from March of 2008 to March of 2011. Now, it stipulates maintenance on an as-needed basis, not just for lighting at ballparks throughout the city, but also other maintenance work required for the city's tennis courts and outdoor basketball courts. But according to the district's attorney's office, Walker was paid for work, materials, and other expenses never incurred. And tonight at 10, we'll tell you more about that contract and some of the changes that the city has made since 2008. For now, we are live in Port Arthur. Justin Hinton, KFDM 6 News.